Alright, guys, so we're going to do some Patreon requests, and this first one comes from Bill McLaughlin, who asked me a very interesting subject to talk about. And that subject is the idea of fixing Adam Taurus. As you guys know, Adam Taurus is not exactly a, shall we say, a well-liked character in the realm of RWBY. I mean, is he a cool design? Yeah. But that's like saying a character with a cool design in RWBY is like saying, "Hey, that kettle is colored black, and so is that pot." So, by the end of it, we kind of had this whole thing of Adam Taurus going from like this idealist and also an extremist who was going no matter what to say protect the faunus in almost like a Magneto kind of way. And then become a raging psychopath by the end of it who was obsessed with traumatizing Blake and dying like a bitch. That's really it. So, we're gonna, like, basically Bill has tasked me with a way to, like, at least give my way to kind of figure out how we could fix Blake as a character in this scenario. Like, how do we solve a problem like Adam Taurus? Yes, I did reference Sound of Music, shut up. So, first and foremost, but before we do that, as always, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon where you guys can start sending me requests for videos to do here on YouTube. If you hit the 4th tier, that allows you to also get access to the exclusive content, as well as check out my series Requalizers, which is exclusively on Patreon. Recently did a new episode on the movie My Bloody Valentine with my friend Steven Schinder and Ace Americ. You guys, yeah, just hit the link below, follow that, and hit the 4th tier, all of that. And yeah, I'm scatterbrained. I'm sorry. It's been a long day for me. Anyway, let's get started with how we could fix Adam. So, first and foremost, I think I would definitely keep the whole thing of Adam Taurus being a revolutionary with an extremist kind of view. That was kind of the thing that made him interesting to begin with, was like he had these kind of like extremist views in the White Fang and was willing to work with other humans, the people he's rebelling against, but at the same time he still had like some views of like, remember there was a point where he was like, I'm not going to let Faunus die for your whatever plans Salem and Cinder have. I'm not going to let that happen. If we had kept that, I feel like his character... Now, let me preference by also saying I am not redeeming Adam Taurus. That bastard is not getting redeemed. Redeemable villains always have a caveat, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, but he's a pain soul. No, he wasn't. He was a fucking terrorist. Yeah. So, yeah, he murdered people. It's kind of clear he also murdered women and children, so, yeah. And I know what you're saying, but Bo-Katan and Mandalorian did the same thing, and she's seen as a hero. That's a whole can of worms in of itself that I think is very problematic, and I don't think not enough people in the Star Wars fandom talk about at all. But that's a story for another time. Just gonna drink my tea while I do that. Anyway, so I think I would keep the extremist revolutionary kind of idea that they had going for Adam. I would also keep the crazy out of it. I think I would keep the crazy out of it of making him kill Sienna Khan. I would keep that out of his kind of this idea. I would have that he would splinter from Sienna Khan. I think like that would be better. Like that way you can keep Sienna as an antagonist and be very interesting, but also have like this splinter group that she's now having a civil war with in the White Fang. Like that would cause some friction within the White Fang, that now that they can't even keep their own house together, of having Sienna and Adam, battling with these ideals that are growing, that are spiraling out of control. And you could have the Faunus, like, either, like, do we follow the White Fang? Because they can't get their shit together, man. So, that would be something I would really play into this whole thing of, how do you keep your house in order when, you know, it's at war? But at the same time, I would also have that Adam would have that kind of view for faunus life, that there's still like there's still need for, or like there's that he would still be willing to protect it, almost to a Magneto level. But at the same time, I think he would also I would have in this new version of Adam understand that there are repercussions to what you do. Not like the previous Adam where he's like, I'm just gonna fucking kill shit. It's gonna be more like Adam in here would be more, this Adam would be more, reserved and more like, I will do things, but only if I know that I'm not, like, if I'm gonna blow up an Atlas facility, I know that Atlas is gonna do stuff tenfold, so I need to be ready for that. It's not going to be like, it wouldn't be like this blind fury he was in of just attacking everything. Also, cut out the Blake shit. Definitely cut out, the Blake obsession and the just weird throwing everything away to just hurt Blake. I'm like, you're not Darth Maul, dude. Shut up. She's not Obi-Wan. You're not Maul. Fuck off. Yeah. So that'd be another thing. I would have that Adam and Blake would still have a rivalry, but it wouldn't be to this like he wouldn't have this obsession, like this almost like Todd McFarlane Venom level obsession with her. I think it would be more like, you're in my way, but you're not my problem anymore. If you get in my way, though, I will take you down. That's how I would play it up, is that he wouldn't make it like, you know, he wouldn't make it like go out of his way for her. It'd be more like, because, yeah, they would probably run into each other a few times, and you know, with Adam's, you know, war, but at this, and also when he tried to kill her parents, but also, like, at the same time, I think it would be really cool, like, it would be more fascinating if he was like, yeah, Blake's a problem and I'll deal with it sometime, but I got bigger stuff, and if she gets in my way, I will deal with it. So there's that. Literally everything I have kind of talked about could have, and more, could have helped Blake. I mean, not Blake, Adam, as a character, because God knows the writing it didn't didn't save him at all. Ugh, so thirsty. Sorry about that. It's been a long day, and I did not remember, kids, drink water daily. There's a multi-tip for you people out there, for the fine children out there. Anyway, so those are just a few things I would put together, and trust me, I'm sure there are other videos out there of like talking about how to fix Adam as a character, but yeah, this shit, it like, yeah. I think we can all agree they dropped the ball on Adam, and they've dropped the ball on other things too. Looking at you, people who wrote Penny's death a second time. But anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, how would you fix Penny as a character? Just comment below, let me know, and like I said before, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, where you guys can start sending requests for videos for me to do here on YouTube. But other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.